in this case, it's not so embarrassing, and I'm actually feeling quite proud. I'm looking at this scene, at all of you, just this sea of blue, and I see myself, as I'm sure you see yourself when you look at each other. Not because you're wearing matching caps and gowns, but because we grew up together, no matter for how long we've known each other. We were all babies at the same time, our diapers are in the same landfill together, and now we are glancing at each other, trying to pick out recognizable features in our fading baby faces. We hold on to each other by hand and by heart. We call each other by ridiculous nicknames. We have scars on our knees from all the times we've fallen together playing outside. We remember the moment we first learned to ride a bike without training wheels. And I don't know about you girls, but I still have my favorite Barbie doll on display. And most of us probably still own a Rubik's Cube that we solved once, but won't dare touch it again because we are so proud. And we often look at that Rubik's Cube and remember the very moment all of the sides finally matched. Growing up. Growing up is solving things. Like on Dora the Explorer, like in the last quarter of that football game, or the last 5 minutes of that math test. You're sitting here right now because you solved things. You grew up, not all the way, but enough to know that you now are a very important part of this world. So you chose to learn, chose to become the person you are now, the person with dreams. Growing up is knowing that you're needed. Without you, and you alone, something in this world would be different. Somebody's life would be different if it weren't for that compliment you gave them that one time. The world would be missing a beautiful element without you. So now you realize this, and you go forward in solving more things through what you've learned at school and from each other to make this world better for all to live in. Think of Harry Potter. He went to school to learn all the tricks he needed to defeat the evil Lord Voldemort. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry. You may be amazing, but you're no witch or wizard. You'll have to make do with the smarts in your brains and the love in your heart, which actually provides you with all the magic in the world. Because we are all part of each other, making up a generation this earth is lucky to know, I'm going to tell you this fact. You can do it. I'm not telling you this because it sounds pretty. I've seen you in your finest moments, presenting your projects bravely in front of the class, taking time to help someone who fell down the school's slippery stairs, lending the best advice ever to one of your peers, making your teachers smile, calling each other beautiful, completing the most amazing pieces of artwork, singing and dancing on stage, writing a score 9 essay in one class period, marching gloriously across a field with a musical instrument hoisted up proudly. I know you. I know you can do it. And now we are in our final moments of this part of our lives. Our lives together as one generation that even the apocalypse could not touch. Every one of us has a dream we're going to chase. And not just chase, catch, tie down, and hold prisoner. Never lose the passion that's inside of you, the passion that got you here today. You know you can do it. I don't have to tell you. Congratulations, class of 2012. And now it is my privilege to introduce Siobhan Egan and Amber James singing For Good from the Broadway musical Wicked.
Come in.
Leighton Paul Edelman.
Amber Rose James.
Catherine Kostofsky.
Caitlin Siobhan Egan.
Marlee Ann Bonnet.
Bradley Joseph Vidrios.
Jordan Ashley Adams.
Tyler Wesley Reagan.
Elizabeth Angelica Aldretti Pritz.
Samantha Haley Orsolak.
Nicholas Charles Alejandro.